to enjoy spending time alone. Spending time alone is actually an act of self love, and I feel like when you're always surrounded by people, you're always consumed by people's energies, opinions, and ideas and thoughts, that it can sometimes be hard to hear your own. So sometimes you're trying to question something about yourself or come to a solution about something. But because you've been consumed by other people's thoughts and ideas, you're feeling indecisive because it's like a battle between what you think you want and what you need, and a battle between what the other people or the other person thinks. And a lot of the time, some people are so dependent on having people around them that when they don't have people around them, they feel extremely lonely and just hollow. Of course, as a human, we need love and physical connection, but to some certain extent, you should be able to feel comfortable with being alone, being able to sit with your own thoughts, being able to sit with yourself, your own energy, and not feel so hollow. And this way, when you get into certain friendships, certain relationships, if it is not serving you and they do not see your worth, you're able to detach yourself and walk away easily because you know that you can be comfortable by yourself. And as much as it's important to get to know people, it's also important to get to know yourselves. There are so many people out here who don't actually know themselves and are walking around being someone who they actually don't want to be because they've been surrounded by all these people and been filled with all these ideas, all these thoughts, and yet they feel so incomplete, feel like they don't fit because you don't know yourself and you're not actually being who you really want to be. But then how can you be who you want to be when you don't even know yourself? At the end of the day, all you have is yourself. So it is so important that you love yourself and you're able to enjoy the time that you spend with yourself. So I encourage you, if you are someone who doesn't really spend time with themselves or doesn't like to spend time with themselves, I encourage you to do so. This can be something so small, so easy, like taking yourself out on a solo date, spending time in nature by yourself, or doing something creative like painting or pottery, or even going to an event by yourself. Anything that just allows you to spend the day or a few hours with yourself, sitting with yourself, sitting with your own thoughts, so that you can be comfortable with being alone.